1 or 2?
1.
1 or 2?
2. 2 is much better.
This one 1 or 2?
Can I try 1 again?
1 or 2?
Definitely 2.
Mrs. Pettit is ready in exam room 349.
Thank you. Good morning, Mrs. Pettit. It's been a while since your last checkup. What brings you in today?
My vision is blurred again. It seems that every time I put on my glasses, I just can't seem to see. I don't know, maybe it's the lens, maybe the focus, something.
How long have you been noticing this?
On and off almost every day.
Well, it seems from our records we took a note of impending floaters in the right eye. May I?
Absolutely.
Sorry to barge in, Jen. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Pettit. How you doing?
Fine, Dr. Ross, it's just my impending floaters.
Well, this will just take a minute.
Excuse me.
I need you to run down to the coffee shop and get your father and I 2 regular coffees. It's on the way to the pharmacy where I need you to pick up Mr. Lewis's prescription.
Mom, I'm in the middle of my examination, but I could do it after.
No, Lewis comes after Pettit, so I need you to do it now. I'll take care of Mrs. Pettit.
But what about Sarah?
Sarah's your father's shadow this week? Oh, here.
Thank you. Hi, I'll have...
The usual.
I guess I come here way too often.
I see you in here almost on the daily. Is that gonna be it?
For now.
Busy day?
Try it in general. I know I had it.
You know what? Don't worry about it. It's on the house.
No, it's fine. It's in here somewhere. Just hold on.
Really, if I ever need money from you, I'm sure I'll know where to find it.
Thanks.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'm just thinking coffee.
Coffee?
Here you go.
Ooh. Is there any change?
No.
Expensive coffee.
How's Mrs. Pettit?
Good. Definitely old age. But she'll adjust to it. We all do. Oh, hey, there's some files for you on the outside drawer. Just have them done for tomorrow.
Sarah.
Hey, you. Busy, huh?
Not quite, other than Dr. Ross interrupting my appointments to run her errands.
It's been how many times this week?
You have to ask that question. It's been too many.
Well, look on the bright side. The worst that can happen is you could end up like me, 5 years later and still working at the family practice. But at least I have someone to take my spot as personal assistant.
Oh, hey, Braiden. Hey. Yeah.
2 times in one day. What's the occasion?
Hey again.
You need another?
No, I'm fine. Thanks. And thanks again for earlier. I really appreciated that.
Anytime. And I was right, wasn't I?
Right with what?
You'd be back in here?
Yeah.
What are those papers?
Just some patient records, medical files, examination tests.
Are you a doctor?
Optometrist.
I see. You mind if I sit?
You want to?
My dad wanted me to be a doctor. He said, that'll make you rich, son. So I wound up working in a coffee shop instead.
I mean, if it pays well.
It's not too bad. I mean, there's some days where I can't stand the smell of ground coffee beans anymore, but not so much that I want to quit. Yet.
Is it what you love doing?
I wouldn't say that I love it, but I'd much rather choose my own hours than worry about making enough money and everything. So don't tell my dad.
Well, I work for my family's practice, so my parents...
That's where the 2 coffees come from.
One for my mom, one for my dad.
And they've got you pulling all the dirty work.
Unfortunately, they get the patients, I buy the coffee.
I buy the coffee.
Today was an exception.
days. But you know, if you had chosen a different job...
I know. I'd be penalized. How was yesterday?
That wasn't that bad for midweek. It's definitely a late one, though. Oh, speaking of late, do you have those files done?
Not all of them. What?
Didn't I ask them to be done for today?
Fine. I'll be back in a little bit.
Well, where are you going now?
To finish the files.
Well, don't forget your 3 o'clock.
Hey, I didn't expect to see you this early in the morning. 2?
Make it 3.
Who else got your running errands today?
That one's for me.
So what's new this time?
Nothing much. Just... So I was a little late for once in my life. Big deal. I'm entitled to the same things as everybody else. I've worked hard enough. And it's not like when I'm there, I don't know what I'm doing. I studied, I got my degree, I'm an optometrist. And I had other opportunities lined up, but no. I turned them down because I decided that this was the right thing to do. It's like when I'm there, it's like they don't trust me with real work or something. Like Sarah does any better.
Harsh. You know what I think you need?
Some more coffee?
A moment.
I think I just had one.
No, I mean like a moment, a change. Like a place you can go to escape your so-called problems.
Hey, my problems are problems. And what do you mean, like leave?
Yeah.
Like leave? Like go somewhere right now?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Come on.
What?
Come with me.
Come with you where?
We're going to your place.
Excuse me?
Okay, not your place. Your place. Your escape.
Can you just tell me specifically where we're going?
Curiosity kills the cat. Spontaneity enlightens the lion.
Who said that?
I just did.
Wait, you can't just force me out here and expect me to go with you in the middle of the day. I don't even know your name.
What are you talking about? We had a solid 2-minute conversation the other day. What do you mean? If that's what you think.
How would I know if your name's not on the FBI's most wanted list? They could be looking for you right now.
See, this is what gets you into your problems. You're not willing to take risks.
This isn't taking a risk, this is allowing a kidnapping. Hey, we both have obligations.
I know. And my obligation as your barista is to listen to your problems and get you your coffee. Now I'm extending that position to advice giver so that you can stop complaining and start doing. Trust me.
Don't think twice about it. I'm gonna be alright. Said I'm gonna be alright. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Braiden. Braiden. That's my name.
Genny.
Genny. It's got a nice ring to it.
So, where are we going anyways?
Oh, you know, just where all of your problems will be solved through the openness of nature's way. The usual.
Right, because isn't that what everyone does on a Tuesday afternoon?
Of course. You know how I told you that my dad wanted me to be a doctor?
Mm-hmm.
He had all these big expectations for me. You know, he wanted me to be the successful medical student he never could be. But I didn't really see that for myself. I thought about dropping out of school, but I didn't tell him. I just didn't see changing all my future for him. I started to go on walks instead of going to class, and one day it led me here. You know, this is what told me what I wanted to do.
Do you think it'll tell me to work in a coffee shop like you?
We can only hope. Here we are, Peak's Pinnacle Peak. I named it myself.
You've hiked all the way here before?
I told you, I had a lot of classes I didn't go to. I haven't been here in a while, but it looks pretty familiar. Still looks the same. You know, from down here it looks really small, but from up top you can see for miles and miles. I always used to come here whenever I needed to just clear my head and go for a walk. You ever been hiking here before, Jenny? Jenny?
I just don't think that I should be here right now. I was only supposed to be gone for like 10 minutes. I should call them.
Jenny, you've already come this far. What's a couple more steps gonna do? Come on, let's go. Don't trip on that rock there.
Believe me, I'd rather not.
So what's your story? I mean, other than your mom sending you out every day to buy coffee, which we all know is really just an excuse to come see me.
Really? All right, well, let's see. I have 2 siblings, Sarah and Liam. My parents are optometrists. My sister's an optometrist. I'm an optometrist. My brother is not an optometrist. So, didn't end well. Sort of caused this whole feud in the family. So, graduation day rolled around and I had 2 options. Exiled by my family or realize that my only calling was working with them. That's pretty much it.
So the whole parents controlling story. I mean, don't we all have a little bit of that? But do you like your job?
Oh yeah, it's really rewarding. I love helping people see the world clearer, and I love when the kids come in. But, I mean, they did give me everything that a college student would want, right? I mean, it pays well.
So why do you come and complain to me every day?
Exactly. I'm not sure.
Ooh, we're definitely almost there.
Sunshine calls like a misty waterfall. La da dee da da, la da dee da da.
Yep, here we are.
Whoa.
Right?
You can look out and see for miles.
Yeah, that's the great thing about from up here. You
There's
can
my
look out
church,
and see everything that
my
you know for
neighborhood.
miles and miles.
I think that's my house.
But it's impossible to look
That's
at
my high
everything at
school.
once. You know, it's really where you choose to
There's the
look that
practice.
matters.
It does matter.
I never said it didn't.
I guess there's just so much more out there to see than I ever thought on my own. Like, I feel like I was already given this opportunity to have made it. What's that
What's what?
in your hand?
Film.
You take pictures?
Well, I just look at them. Sometimes I would come up here just to look at things from a different angle because just looking at them through my own lens wasn't enough.
So, taking pictures?
Well, no. Why would I want to take a picture of something I don't want to keep? Here, Jenny. Look.
So look, Jenny. Jenny, you're not looking.
What?
I'm trying to show you how to use this machine, and all you're doing is staring at the wall. I mean, it'd be better if you would just listen.
Mom, I am. My eyes drifted. I'm sorry.
Eyes don't drift. Your mind does. I mean, really, what is up with you today?
Nothing.
Nothing. I don't call, getting to work late, and missing your 3 o'clock yesterday. Nothing.
I said I was sorry about that.
Sorry isn't good enough in the real world. Are you at all interested in this?
I met someone. Just wanted to see if you were interested in anything else that I do.
Just leave the files on my desk when you're finished, please.
I need to know how this helps me.
What?
This looking thing.
What do you mean? Didn't you have fun yesterday?
Did I have fun? Did I have fun missing my only appointment for the week to go on a 3-hour hike with you? Yeah, that helped me so much with my career. You can take this back.
I don't get why you're so upset. It's not me, it's you.
Thanks for breaking up with me the wrong way.
Alright, look. Take this back. My shift ends in 10. Just trust me.
So what's wrong with my camera? Is the film all used up?
Sorry.
It should be.
Hey, you agreed to go with me. And don't try to lie, I know you had some fun yesterday.
It sure wasn't worth it. Do you know how much trouble I'm in at the office? I shouldn't even be here right now. What am I doing here?
Okay. As I see it, the moment you decided whether or not to come with me was the moment you admitted the truth to yourself. And now you're just looking for a way out.
The truth? You want to know the truth about my life? Do you really think it's about wanting to go on 3-hour hikes with you? You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, I don't know what else you could be complaining about because the view is beautiful. You said so yourself. I gave you a camera so that you could view things more clearly. Your vision was like 10 times enhanced. And the company wasn't too bad either.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I think that you're afraid to admit something to yourself. It could be something to do with your job or something having to do with your parents, but whatever it is, you've got to stop this whole blaming someone else thing and figure it out with the only person who will truly have the answer. And that's you.
But I don't have the answer, and the camera doesn't either.
You're right, the camera doesn't. I gave you the camera so that you could view things more clearly. But if you're happy with the way things are, by all means, give it back.
What do you mean the way things are?
What do you mean the way things are?
No, I'm serious. What do you mean?
You look into people's eyes all day, and what do you see? I mean, why do you keep coming back? I think you should hang on to the camera for a little bit longer. I think there's still more stuff you can see. Well, it's closing time, you know. I'll see you tomorrow morning. 2 cups of coffee. Same old, same old.
So where was that mountain again?
After you.
Hey, I don't know why you felt obligated to help me in the first place, and I don't know why you're still doing it now, but I just want to say thanks. I'm not used to someone caring that much about what I do.
I don't really care all that much about you. I just want your business.
It makes sense, what he said to me that day in the coffee shop. How one's own lens may never give the answer one is looking for because it's connected to one's own mind. And if the mind doesn't know what it's searching for, then how is one supposed to find anything at all? I've spent my time looking at eye after eye, believing that would give me the answer to why my own eyes always felt empty. But I guess it's like what Braiden said. You need to let go and trust. Trust in the 2 ways to live. You can be directed down a path that you may want to go into and be handed success, or chase after what you yourself want. Work hard, maybe take a few risks, and simply live. But that's just the way I see it.
Sun smiles high through the watercolored sky. La da dee da da, la da dee da da. Don't think twice about it. I'm gonna be alright. Said I'm gonna be alright. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can see it. It's brighter, much brighter up ahead. And the world is a better place. It's clear. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Sunshine calls like a misty waterfall. La da dee da da, la da dee possibility.